feel myself do that. I know that.
140 carry. So that's about, you say 140, 150 is about you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Munched it.
That's worth the entry fee, isn't it?
That's beautiful. Now that's your distance.
Yeah.
175.
That was massive.
You've altered. My miss has been left. I used to be a bad a slicer, but then I started now getting it where everything's left. It'll set off on target and fade off to the left, right. Or I'll do a proper hook and really come over it and get it that way.
Yeah.
What I do is I stall on it. I don't get through it.
Okay.
I'm a joiner.
Yes.
So I want to hit things. So I want to use that. So normally, my bad shot is I'll come and I'll stop here and then I get army.
Okay.
And then I'll end up flipping it, which is why I think he always hits it longer than me, that makes I have too much off. When I concentrate, and in my head I have to do, how would I describe it? In my head it's a punch shot, so I'm trying to keep it under trees.
Yeah.
And it makes, in my head, I'm thinking I'm only doing that, but I hit it pretty alright then. It's keeping it in my head, and then I end up with too much going on. I wanted to be able to walk up and think, right, I'm hitting it in that net there and just be able to do it. Yeah. Whereas, that's what my mate does. Ian does it all the time. He just says, it down there, and he gets away with it, but I can't. And I've never been able to play that way up that side and think it's coming back.
Right, there's always been a bit of fear there.
Yeah. I'm not bothered if I can't draw it. That doesn't. I'm not here to say I want to be able to draw it. I don't mind having the fade, as long as I know it's a little fade that's just going to go 2 yards. I'm happy with that. I'll play with that all day long.
Yeah.
Or if that is my natural shape now, I'll play with that all day long. Or if I have both, I'm happy. Yeah. I just want to know where it's going when I stand up to hit it. That's it for me.
Yeah.
And be able to hit it as far as everybody else.
Well, that's the thing. So, more distance, basically getting more out of of what you feel your potential is.
Yeah. Well, if I have hold of my hammer, I don't feel it. I just know where it is.
Yeah.
And I can swap hands with it and do it with that hand. I don't have to. But I said with these, it's not working. When I swing back, if my timing isn't there and I'm not controlled, I've no idea what's happening, and I get too fast for myself or whatever, and I've no idea and I don't catch up. If I hit it badly, because I really try and force it, I'll it that way, and hope that my slice comes in and brings it back.
That fear turns into a bit of hit and hope.
Yeah.
Like you say, you're hoping for that. Yeah.
Where's it gone?
It's like, tell me where he's gone. Has he gone where I want it to?
Yeah. Where instead of saying I know what I'm doing with this, and if I've got no idea where it's going, I don't know how I can have any idea where it's going to go.
No. The thing is, you already possess everything you need. Yeah. It's just you've got to piece it together in a new way.
Yeah. Like learning to walk again.
It is. But it's learning how to learn.
Yeah.
We've lost the skill of learning. When we were toddlers, we were the ultimate learner. Yeah. Because we learned how to walk. Yeah. Like you say. Yeah. And then you learn how to throw. Yeah. And very quickly kick. Yeah. And punch. Yeah. And especially you, as a kickboxer. And so you develop these primitive actions through a certain process of learning. Yeah. And then we go to school, and then we condition to learn a different way. And then we carry on live in our life using that process we've learned at school to try and learn other skills. Yeah. It's like we go back to this kid psychology, which is amazing. That allows us to use our plasticity and really adapt very, very quickly. And that's why the lessons generally get fast results. And that's why we need 3 hours. You don't learn. It's like riding a bike. Yeah. You don't learn to ride a bike in 5 minutes. Yeah. But you might learn in half an hour or an hour and a half. Yeah. But what do? You fall off. And you've got to have time to fall. You've got to have time. You've got to have patience to accept this period, this failure. And then suddenly, and you start to sense, I can balance. Yeah. And suddenly you get your balance, and then within half an hour you're off and you're at your downhills and you're doing stuff and you're getting a bit more creative. In essence, that's the lesson. That's why we take this amount of time. You see the tops and the pulls and the slices and the frustration. It's like that's what you want. You've got to have that because it is an emotional experience. It's not sat at a desk just learning something repetitively, parrot fashion, and then just regurgitating it, trying to create a movement over and over again, and now I'm just going to go and repeat it. Yeah. That's the That's that school learning mentality.
So what I'm looking for is you not saying, take up snooker, man.
Yeah, no, you're definitely not going to be doing that. Let's grab an iron, I'll get some balls and we'll get cracking.
Sound. That's me miss.
That pull hook.
Yeah.
Pull draw.
And that's me other.
Yeah, push fade.
Oh, ground again. I feel myself do that. I know that sometimes if I've not turned, I bob down on it.
Slight push fade then was that. 140 carry. So that's about, you say 140, 150 is about,
Yeah.
Yeah. 80 mile an hour club head speed. You're not really using your body's full capability.
Yeah.
If you're only to see this,
Yeah.
okay, it's like you don't want to go that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to live that way. That's the place you're not going is the place we're going to spend loads of time in.
Alright.
We're going to play around with these forces, how you interact with the ground, and appreciate what the ground's offering you for movement. So once you start to then connect these dots very quickly, your body's going to start.
This is where it's going downhill now, isn't it?
Okay, this is where it all starts to go scrambled in a bit. And then as the body starts to become comfortable with this, it's going to let you go and explore more. The first thing we want to do is just get you on the footboard. Because what this footboard does, for us, is it shifts your pressure onto this side.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't want to normally go. So we're going to make a few swings and just bang the board. So if you want to grab your club, then just have a few half swings.
Whoa.
Didn't even want to tip then, did it?
No.
That's it. Use the twisted of your disc now to swing the club up and down. That's it. Yeah.
It doesn't want to swing.
No,
it wants to stay.
It doesn't compute, does it?
No, I don't want to swing that. It doesn't.
Off you go. Up and down. I want to see that club swing.
You want
up and
that
down.
up there?
Yeah, I do.
Can I use my arms?
Yeah, of course you can. I want you to use your legs to throw the arms up. Get yourself swinging first. There you go. Now get swinging the club up and down. That's it. Let your body twist with it now. You can let your whole body twist. Brilliant. Just a half swing though.
It still doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right at all.
No, you've not been used to getting the rotation from your body, from the ground. So if you were to let go of it, Mark, it'd fly through here and hit the camera. That's it. Brilliant. That friction now, same thing. Through there. Just be nice and easy. Just in here, that's it. And then this way now. Big movement there now. Wow. Just hold your finish on the next one. And that is a finish that would be very typical of a draw shot.
Right. I'm feel now that my weight is on that foot when the
Yeah.
club's still back here.
Awesome.
Whereas I know that normally
When you were
I've got to the ball and then I'm trying to get my body catching up.
So that, just like you were throwing, the arm was back there as you planted.
Yeah.
And now you can start to use these muscular chains. And now we're moving around this way. You can move your feet around to make it easier. And this is what alignment is. Alignment reacts to your intention. Just have a little shot. You don't have to play a full shot. Just see how much you can curve. There's no target in mind. I just want you to see how much you can curve this ball. So what we started to do is attune ourselves to curvature.
Okay.
There's a draw. Doesn't matter about the strike.
Yeah.
We're not interested in strike. We're not interested in distance. It's just how much can you curve that ball? What's your...
Ooh. Everything feels different.
Yeah, it will. So if it's not drawing as much as you want,
Yeah.
okay,
That needs to be more.
we just want to make more draw path.
Yeah. That's more around my body.
Yeah, more out, more that way down. There you go. There's the draw.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's with a little easy swing 152 yard carry. Now when you start to let this club go, which you haven't done in the past, this is going to start releasing, but it's going to release to your intention. So you start to recognise a release pattern because it matches your intention. And the ball will start to just draw like this.
Nice.
And when you let it go more, there's something you're doing that's creating noise in it, but in the system at the minute, but you're getting there. You're allowing yourself to release that club. You're allowing it to snap and swish past the body. Okay. But there's still effort in because you've been. Your effort levels have been so high in the golf swing, and you've normalised this as just this is what you feel in a swing, that you don't recognise how much tension there is.
It's hard to de-tensionise now. I'm
and
feeling tense over the ball.
Yes, and we're going to change that. There you go.
Very good.
Different feel that?
Yeah. That was everything switched off.
Okay. So the body's always under tension.
Yeah.
It has to be, or we're on the floor.
Yeah.
And we're not going to move. We are moving as a result of tensions, and that tension changes and that produces movement.
Yeah.
Okay? Because contractions are tension. We don't want to be fighting or trying to reduce tension. What we're really doing is we're just redistributing it in a different way.
Yeah.
How do we do that? Well, we move with a different intention. Something's got to move. Okay, something's got to move to allow tension to be redistributed. Otherwise, you're trying to do it all consciously. That's no different to trying to position your golf club or think about your setup or go back to the old conscious construct of the swing. So, what we've got to do first is introduce some noise to the system. So if you take your setup for me on there, we're not using these to stay stable on, we're actually using them for...
So it's the opposite of everything. You talk about keeping your feet planted and everything.
It is, because the feet might look like they're quiet, but they're doing a lot of stuff in those golf shoes, they're doing a lot of movement in those golf shoes. If you try and stay stable on these, then we're gonna have, it's like going on the ice rink, and then you're gonna be clambering for the wall, the rail, and trying to get on it. But as soon as you start to embrace the movement and move, everything starts to react, organise itself in a really efficient, orderly, balanced manner, and you start to have fluidity of movement then. Because you're letting yourself go, and then as you get more comfortable, you let yourself go more, and you're letting your momentum. It's the momentum that's taking over. Half swings, Mark. Up and down.
Without falling over.
If you fall over, you fall over, but that's the falling out, now it's much slower and soft, just up and down. I want you to just, like swishing a stick back and through. I want you to move your field of view. You're used to seeing stuff here and swinging. Within this field of view, I want you to move that field of view to me. And now you've got to use your sensors.
I've got a look.
That's the thing. It's not a high source of information looking at what you're doing. In fact, it would probably distort your execution.
Okay. Your focus is on that object, isn't it?
It's where you're going. But there's a feel in what you're doing. Look at the red dot. And again. Longer swing. The club can go a lot longer than you're going to look at the red. That's it. Now I want you to feel a draw swing.
I'm still going to look at that.
But you can move your body around to do it, to make it easy. All you're doing is just letting the club swing past the body, that's it. Now, keep going. Now on the way back you look at the red dot. Now twist the feet, there we go, to look at the dot. It's okay, you're so used to doing stuff with the upper body, it's throwing you off and you're not counterbalancing the club. Because you see, when this club goes that way, the body goes this way. Okay. If I'm using my upper body, I'm going with it. And then as it comes back round, okay, I'm going to fall over. Okay. Probably. Or I'm going to stop. Either one of them. What's different is when you now go back to the floor. This is the whole purpose of the exercise. What do you experience now when you go to the floor and just do these half swings? It feels different.
I've always had to just be so regimented and so smooth to time everything.
Whereas now you can speed it up. You can use that momentum. It's a pendulum.
Yeah.
So where's the fastest part? to the bottom.
Yeah.
So it accelerates here, and now it's slowing down, it's going to stop, and then it's going to come back again.
Yeah.
So in a golf swing, the fastest part's here on the way back, and then it's now just the acceleration, the momentum takes it to the top.
Yeah.
But where's this coming from, this power? It's coming from here.
Yeah.
And that's throwing it up. But what's going to happen is your foot will want to do this.
Yeah.
That's going to let me rotate.
Yeah.
Then it's going to want to roll in. But what I'm going to do now is I'll be pushing off it.
Yeah.
So I don't keep my weight on the inside, because that's not going to let me rotate, and that's not going to let me create this backswing and create all this stretch. And then when I move in, I start to load, and I'm starting to create an even longer stretch, a bigger stretch, should I say, more stretch reflex. And now I can actually fire those chains.
Yeah.
For me and you, with your body, that's the origin. So you just nice, easy, don't even think of a golf swing first. That's it. I mean, you did it perfect.
Thanks.
But
Keep that in.
that's how you take the club. So to bang it,
I've got to go on onto that.
And you're letting it roll, look at that.
Yeah.
So that mid forefoot has got to.
It's got to go
Yes.
to let me get over here.
Exactly.
To put weight in that heel.
Exactly.
To go like that. Whereas I've been just doing that.
That foot, that's been on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just
This
doing
is all
that.
being static.
Yeah.
I want you to just make half swings and swish it back quick. So swish it back fast. That's it. Use that momentum on the way back. Good.
Yeah, it feels. It feels like.
Let your left side go with it. So on the way back, let your left. There you go. So you're letting yourself move.
It feels like I'm coming down to come up.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
And when you come up
It
fast.
feels like I'm trying to go into the ground.
Brilliant. And then when you go in, and then now you go up, bang.
Yeah.
Then there's a swish, and that happens naturally. You go up, because when you go up, Mark, this club's going to go down. So you're here, and now as soon as I start to push and I unload, this club's going to start swinging down and releasing.
Yeah, that's
And now I don't have to do anything. This snap just happens.
Yeah.
Just have a couple of shots just in your socks here. Easy, just easy swings. Well done. Keep your grip pressure, just let everything else just relax to swing it. That's it. Let the arms drop. Everything's active, everything's getting stimulated.
Yeah.
Looking where you're going. And then when you feel comfortable, you're setting in and then using your feet. So, yeah. Now I don't want you to react to that.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is I want you to be mindful of how did my movement feel?
Yeah.
It's this that matters at the minute.
And feet.
It's like, did I feel, because you can get so distracted by the shot and thinking, and just
Did my feet do what I wanted them to do?
and just assuming, interpreting that as a performance indicator, because this doesn't matter at the minute.
Yeah.
And then let's use the feet now to create that draw shape. So use your feet. Yeah, well done. What's the shape of the ball? Doesn't matter about the strike.
Yeah.
That's the draw shape there. Cool. And again. It's draw shape, see it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter about the strike. Is the swing taking you into a place where it's comfortable and you can just, there's no effort to stand in this place at the end. That's where we want to be. That's where we want to reside at the end, where it's just
Like that.
Sure.
Yeah. But, so you could stand like this all day. And then just tap your right toe, so there should be nothing there. That was different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's really nice. I mean, we're only playing little shots, 140, 146, little draw with one before. There we go, let it drop.
Shut.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Don't care what you do, as long as at the end, you can let it go forward. So
I'll let go too soon again.
Yeah, so what you can do is let it go forward,
and
then bring it up and do that.
Yeah.
Let it go forward, and now bring it up and drop it through. Yes.
Look at that.
That is class. That's what it's about. It's you using this like as if it's part of you. So one. Good, let it drop forward and then bring it up and drop it through. Yes. This may seem insignificant, and it's highly significant. It's highly important. This is your acuity with this club. This is your awareness. Okay. If this thing's all over the shot, okay, not that it is. It's just saying if it is, you're watching somebody who's behaving as if they've got no awareness or feel for this thing.
Yeah.
So if they can't do this, How are they going to perform when this thing's swinging at 70, 80 mile an hour and the balance is moving and the whole body's moving and they're trying to hit a golf shot?
Yeah.
If they haven't got that awareness.
Yeah.
So this is attuning the system. You're attuning your body to the club.
Yeah.
So the club essentially becomes part of you. It operates like part of you. That compared to when you first stood on it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Unreal. I'm using my feet to bring the floor.
Just step off it onto the carpet now and feel it now with the floor. You can feel the ground, what the ground does for you now with that move. Whip it back. Shorter follow through though, Mark, so you can shorter follow through now. Whip it back with the board. And drop forward. Yeah, whichever you feel comfortable doing.
Have you failed with anybody yet?
Look, the thing is, right, it's not success or fail, it's you're learning about your swing and you're learning about you and how you're going to play this game. But we're not even finished yet. It's like this is like just bit by bit, we're just getting to where we want to be. And no, it's the mindset that you need when you go away to practice. When you go away, it's taking that mindset with you. It allows you to expand on this and develop it further, and it starts to filter through.
Sure.
Different, isn't that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's 153 already.
I've no focus on the ball.
So you've got this momentum from side to side that's letting you swing. That's it.
Sure.
Let it drop.
70.
Look at the finish now on
Yeah.
the left side here.
Yeah.
A lot more vertical. Lovely ball starting right, drawing back.
Shot, mate.
Oh, that's the one. What was the difference in effort level between that one and the one before?
About 4.
And what was it before?
8.
8. 158 carry. So you're getting up to the 160.
It's about 140 at the start, wasn't it? 145,
Yeah,
150.
Body turn at the end as well. I turned right through it. I was right on my left ankle. I was pulling my left ankle out of my shoe.
Let's go. Let's just use that rhythm though, that effort level down to 4. See if you can drop the effort level to 2. Whoa, bring it down. Let's feel it.
I like
Shot.
to watch it and keep it up.
Now we're talking. Beautiful.
Oh,
See,
that was unreal.
That's the one, isn't it?
when you watch that back on video, there was no way that was not going to be a good shot.
Yeah.
Because the way that you just moved to that, the 163 carry, look at that, with a draw. Starting right draw. Because the way that you were walking to the ball, there was momentum. The way that you were gripping, you were immersed in the intention with every part of your body. You were moving, there was a flow. You set up, you knew what you were doing, and boom, the whole thing went. That's the one to watch because that was the.
Yeah.
Everything came together.
That's my light bulb moment, is
That's your 163.
That's me not looking at this club.
That's you, not looking at any part of your body, you're just waggling. That's a massive draw. You don't have to go that far out, but you can if you want. Oh!
Oh, unreal.
I've never hit one, so I have to go massive.
This is a wheel, your club's a spoke, and you're just moving around. Now it looks like a fade. That's beautiful.
I'll take that shot.
That is beautiful. Now that's your distance.
Yeah,
175.
that was
Carry.
massive.
You've altered that, haven't you? You put wind assisted, haven't you? 30 mile an hour backwind.
So the red flag's 150, and then you're up to 170, and the yellow flag's 175, and that flew left for the 175. Obviously, this is miles off to the left.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
The flight scope's aiming straight, but that was off to the left, then faded back.
It's massive.
Bring that down. That's a beautiful shot.
Shot.
That's the one.
That's the
Oh,
one.
yes. Shot.
Outwards towards that door. It's not as
That
round
was
as what it is.
170. I don't think you'll be up 18 long shaking it like this.
No, it's kind of criminal, isn't it?
Just go to a 5-eye, mate. Let's sit along the club.
That's the one.
And that one flew.
Look at that.
Shot.
184.
It's a bit more resemblant, isn't it?
184.
That's what it should be doing, isn't it? That's been my rescue club on the 3 wood
Right.
in the past.
this is the distance that you should be getting.
And I've always known I should, with the club head speed,
Yeah.
I should be hitting it the same as my mate. And I said, it's all been effort for me.
You're getting out now what you should be from your clubs.
I'm getting more out with less effort.
Yes, exactly.
Jesus Christ. Munched it.
That's worth the entry fee, isn't it?
Oh,
It's just easy, isn't it?
bit of a fade, weren't you?
It's just easy.
You're hammering it.
176 carry. Look at that golf shot.
That's different animal, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's confidence. I'm thinking I can walk up and hit this.
And competence as well.
Yes, that's competence.
There's no fear in the club in my hand, where I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to hit this. It's just knowing I can.
Yeah.
I knew that we were going to fade.
Good. So then you can now you've got the skill set now. You know how to adapt. You know how to adjust, regulate this thing.
Licking it. Stripe show.
Look at the finish now. Just
I just look like a golfer.
all the gear and all the idea.
I've got it. This is unreal. This is madness.
You've always had that skill. You've adapted it, and you've finding what your potential is,
See if I can break it now with it.
or more potential. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Because this does feel different now.
And it's got to feel different. Embrace that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the acceptance. It's going to feel different, and then you commit. You see.
Sure.
You've already got
Yeah.
the draw. So
Already
you,
got it coming back.
you
yeah.
moved round too much, but you know what you do now. You wouldn't carry on. I mean, they're beautiful shots, beautiful draws. But if you're starting to get a big draw, which is a nice problem to have,
Yeah.
okay, you just come back round to the fade. But
Yeah.
you might not go all the way to the fade. You're
Yeah.
just moving back towards.
It'll
the fade.
feel like I've gone back to a fade.
Probably.
Because I've been so draw biased.
And then it's exactly.
Yeah.
And
And
then
it's playing with that little parameters of where I'm, my happy medium in between
yes,
where I want to be.
where your happy medium is.
Yeah.
And that's different for us all. You're developing an awareness for this and how you're interpreting it. You're being non-judgmental. You're just looking at it, being objective in your analysis, and then starting again, reorganising and just playing around with it.
Yeah.
Playing around with the feel of it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
When's
Mark,
the next lesson?
Enjoyed it. Brilliant.
When do I have to come again?
I don't think you do. After that.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Enjoyed it. Was that what
Yeah.
you expected?
Yeah, well, I've seen the video of that and everybody says yeah at the end, so I've got to say yeah. No, it's shit.
Tell anyone.
I've not seen anything any different.
That was really good, Mark. And I know, you know what, at some point of the lesson, and I know, because I sense it and you go, you can feel, and it happens all the time, and you go, this isn't happening, I'm going to be the one where this it don't work, and you're like, this isn't going the way I expected it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why am I doing all this and I'm losing more, I can't really feel what I used to do now, so I've lost that now.
Yeah.
What do I do now? Because I've lost what I was doing before, I can't feel anything at the minute, I'm not hitting it good, I've got no feel, and that was the place where you're at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then from then, it starts to spiral up, and then you get to this place.
It's that.